Hey Bookies! Today we are going to go over book recs for the Soldier Poet King song. So let's get started. This might be a completely niche thing, but I really did not want to brainstorm for superhero recs, so we're going to do this instead. There is this semi-popular song that's going around TikTok. It's called the Soldier Poet King song. I actually listened to it before it became popular, but I'm just one of those hipster people. I don't know. Anyway, the song is pretty catchy. I would play it on here, but we would get copyright stricken. But basically, like, okay, the hidden meaning behind it, it talks about God and stuff like that. It's kind of a religious song, and the band members were part of a church. I think they've stepped back. I don't think I don't think they technically deem themselves as a Christian band, but all of that's up for interpretation. Anyways, so the point of the song is that it details three people who come to tear the city down, basically. So the first stanza is, "There will come a soldier who carries a mighty sword. He will tear your city down. Olay, olay, O Lord." And what is really going around TikTok is that people are taking the lyrics and also doing this random quiz online that someone found. And they are either pairing it with like TV characters that match that aesthetic, or transforming themselves to better fit the aesthetic, whatever. So I'm gonna do that, but with books. The first one, obviously, Soldier. He carries a mighty sword. He will tear your city down. Olay, olay, Lord. The three books that I think of when I hear these lyrics. The first one being Warrior of the Wild by Tricia Levenseller. Absolutely, absolutely love this book. I love Tricia Levenseller's writing and everything. Oh my god, there's a map in here. Why didn't I ever put that on my wall? Anyways, in this one, it details our main character who is, you know, just living their life and everything. There is like this coming of age test, and she is like the heir of like this village people, whatever. Anyways, comes time for her coming of age test, and it's like all like Viking themed and everything. Anyways, comes time for her test, and it is sabotaged. She fails. So when that happens, you are banished from the village. So she's banished to the wilderness. The thing that she thinks of to regain her honor is to go and kill this superpowered god that also lives in the woods, who takes tributes from each of the villages every year. You know, people that are like sacrificed and stuff like that. So yeah, very, very, as she has an axe and everything. It's great. Very soldier-like. Another soldier-like person is The Stormcrow by Kalyn Johnson. In this one, our main character is a princess of a kingdom, and that kingdom unfortunately gets attacked, and in the ensuing war, a lot of people die. They raise, it's kind of like dragons, but they're crows, hence the storm crow kind of thing. Those are all slaughtered. There's no more crows. Her village is laid to waste. It is bad. Her parents are dead, and it's just her older sister and her older sister, in order to save the remaining kingdom, accepts this marriage proposal, I think from the kingdom that attacked them, but I'm not entirely sure. It's been a hot minute since I've read this book. And anyways, our main character is like, hell no, that ain't going. And she finds the last Stormcrow egg and decides to take matters into her own hands. Very, very soldier-like. And the last rec for Soldier is going to be The Babysitter's Coven by Kate Williams. In this one, our main character is a babysitter, and when things start to go catastrophically wrong, and there's demons that are coming to hurt and kidnap the children that Esme is in, who's our main character, is in charge of. Esme gains these super babysitting powers in order to dispel the demons. It is really fun, a really, really fun fantasy take on the Babysitter's Club, but it's really good, and I highly recommend it. She is also very soldier-like. She will fight for her children. The next stanza is about the poet, and it says, "There will come a poet whose weapon is his word. He will slay you with his tongue, Olay, Olay, Lord." So I've got 3 more recs for that one. The first one being Gravemaidens by Coon. In this one, our main character is living in this kingdom, and the ruling king is about to die, or he's about to die. He's about to die at the beginning. And there's this tradition that when a ruling king is about to pass, he gets Gravemaidens is what they're called. Basically, it is young women who decide to sacrifice themselves and go into the tomb with his dead body. And her family, our main character's family, has been kind of dishonored. So her younger sister decides, you know what, might be a good thing to just become a grave maiden, just to go into the tomb early. And our main character is like, hell no. She's also a healer. She takes it back to her father. She's learned from him and everything. And she decides to infiltrate to the palace to try to cure the king herself and to fix everything. And a lot of her action is with her words and everything. So very, very poet-like. We also got the first book. I know that, like, the third book might change my opinion of this, but I've not read it yet, so so don't tell me the ending. But we got A Curse So Dark and Lonely by Brigid Kemmerer. I'm specifically talking about Harper in this one, who is our main character for the majority of the book, who is just an average girl living her life when she is kidnapped and taken into this Beauty and the Beast-like land where the king who is ruling transforms werewolf style into a horrible beast every like 30-ish days and kills the girl that is randomly selected to try to bring him back to normal. Anyways, Harper, okay, she gains some fighting ability, but she's not much of a fighter, but she does have a way with words, damn it. So I really like this selection for this topic. And the last book for this, for the poet is going to be Cemetary Boys by Aiden Thomas. In this one, our main character is a trans Latinx boy, who is in this family that has magical powers and stuff like that. And they have a very gendered way of coming about the powers. Our main character obviously wants to do the male coming of age thing, which the rest of the family is like, no, very kind of transphobic. Anyways, so they meaning our main character and their cousin Baritza decide, hey, we're just going to do this all on our own since no one else is going to, you know, help or anything. So they go to do the ritual and they accidentally end up summoning someone's spirit who is a lost boy. Not like, you know, the Peter Pan Lost Boys, but like a lost soul of a boy who's been kind of missing. So anyways, there's a mystery involved, but the main character does have like a lot of way with words and everything. Most of the magic is word spoken, so definitely this. And the last stanza is about the ruler, and it says, there will come a ruler whose bow is laid in thorns. See the religion aspect of it. Smeared with oil like David's boy, Olay, Olay, Allure. Yeah, more religious subtext there. Anyway, we're not talking about that one here. Anyways, I picked another 3 book suggestions for this one. The first one being Nameless Queen by McLaughlin. In this one, there is this kingdom, and they have like a kind of a funky way of showing who is inheriting the throne. And I say funky because it's a little funky. When the ruler, which happens in the beginning of this book, dies, the next one that will have the throne is shown to have this specific tattoo. So when our main character is chosen, she doesn't think that's actually possible because she's part of this class of people called Nameless, who are kind of like, think of like India's Untouchables, stuff like that. So she's automatically made ruler, and it's a very fast class in learning how to be a ruler, but she does pretty good, I think. The second suggestion for this is going to be This Vicious Grace by Emily Thiede. In this one, our main character is, what are they called? I think they're called Finestra? Anyways, she was chosen kind of in adolescence to have this power and everything, but she has to marry someone to harness this power. Anyways, she's killed three of these people. She's killed three men trying to do this. And time's running out because if she doesn't get this power under control and everything, and she doesn't marry someone that's actually going to be able to help rein in her abilities and stuff like that, the village is going to be laid to waste by an evil monster. So a lot of like decisions about ruling and stuff like that, what to do. Yeah, that's what we're going with for that. And the last selection, which is one of my favorite books, is Ash Princess by Laura Sebastian. In this one, our main character witnessed her kingdom getting laid to waste by this invading kingdom. I'm so sorry that the cat is meowing. Artemis. Anyways, she witnessed her kingdom getting invaded, and they not only killed her mother, who was the queen, but they killed and enslaved all of her people and also enslaved her. She's been a political hostage for many, many years now. And when an opportunity presents itself and there's possible spies for the rebel rebellion, whatever, to help her get out of it and to save her kingdom also, she takes that chance. It's a lot, the whole series delves a lot into like ruling and kingdoms, and the invading kingdom doesn't actually, like, they kind of have a reason for doing what they're doing later on. Yeah, it goes a lot into political intrigue, and I liked it. But yeah, that is books that I'm suggesting for the Soldier Poet Ruler song by I think it's called the Oh Hellos. I think that's the end. Anyways, I'll leave a link to all of that down below and the book titles and everything. But yeah, that's it. So thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all later. Bye!